Everybody's talking at me, and maybe I should turn it off. Shelter, I know that I've been waiting for some shelter in my heart. I can't control the words I've been saying, filter me out, my mind is just playing. Heart is running wild, got me talking like a child. Fire in my soul, I know I'm just faded, lifting me up, I know I won't take it. Sparks are running wild, yeah. Got me starting up a riot, I'm bringing that fire. Gonna go wild, till I get higher. Got me starting up a riot, till we backfire. Gonna go wild, always getting higher. Lately, everybody's talking at me, and maybe I should turn it off. Shelter, I know that I've been waiting for some shelter in my heart. I can't control the words I've been saying, filter me out, my mind is just playing. Heart is running wild, got me talking like a child. Fire in my soul, I know I'm just faded, lifting me up, I know I won't take it. Sparks are running
What's
wild.
good, everyone?
Got me starting up a riot, I'm bringing that fire. Gonna go wild, till I get higher. Got me starting up a riot, till we backfire. Gonna go wild, always getting higher.
Woo! It's lit right now, baby. It is lit. How you guys doing today? Or how I'm doing myself as we're trying to move down just a little bit. We got the MLB draft lottery in about 30 minutes time. We're gonna get everything pulled up on this side. We got the stream going right now on MLB Network, so we got that going. We got about 30 minutes once again. Let's see, they got AJ Printler on as the Padres president of baseball operations. But we're gonna talk about some stuff before we get to this draft lottery. We're gonna cover a little bit of the offseason, which we did in today's video if you guys have not watched that already. But let's kind of go over this real quick. Oh, I gotta go over here. Give me one sec. We're gonna talk about this in just a little bit. Boom. Let's go there. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day for sure. We're gonna be talking about the MLB draft lottery, as we can see right here. We're gonna be covering in depth about this whole situation, everything like that. So it's definitely gonna be exciting. I know we get a decent amount of viewership in here every time we do one of these. So I think for this show, I wanted to start a little bit early and kind of talk a little bit about the offseason before we kick right into it, because draft lottery is pretty important for these teams. We saw this last year, obviously, right? I mean, Paul Skeens has been in the league and has been incredible. Travis Bonanza looks good and incredible. So let's talk about the draft lottery. We should also pull up this website here. Let me pull it up real quick. 2025. Yeah, there we go. Let me pull this website up. What's good, Angel? Welcome to the stream. What'd you say? Time for the stream to absolutely blow up like I did last one. Yeah, we've had some good times in it as well. But let's go over the draft lottery for anyone that doesn't know what it is real quick. Basically, the teams get selected through this lottery system. So we're going to talk about it right here. So it's the third one they're finally doing. All non-playoff teams enter the lottery for the top 6 picks. 16 out of the 18 teams are eligible for the lottery, which we'll talk about. So here are the percentages. We'll get this in better, vision, in my opinion, in just a little bit. But pretty much the worst ranked teams are down here, except for the White Sox and A's, which we'll talk about how they have 0%. I think how it goes is the White Sox are 10th and the A's are 11th automatically. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And, like we said, the Cleveland Guardians won it with a 2% chance. So anything could happen. Obviously, the Pirates, I think, won it with Paul Skeens, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, and then these are the postseason teams, how they rank them. It wasn't really clear how they ranked them, but obviously Dodgers, Yankees makes sense. And then I'm pretty sure it's who finished worse. So, obviously, the Mets did pretty well against the Dodgers. They went further than the Guardians. So, I think that's why it's like this. The division round teams, this is how they slotted it, I guess. So, it's still best to worst. And then the teams that got out on the wild card is how they slotted. So I guess Interesting the Brewers are up and the Royals are up, but I don't know. I don't really know. But that's how they did it, basically. So that's how we have it. So, yeah, this is the little article they did. This is just more about the draft lotteries taking place today, which is very exciting. They kind of just go over, like, the Paul Skeens pickup. Obviously, ranked Walter Jenkins when the Twins made the big jump. So this is the main website we have right here. I know it's a little bit blinding, you know what I'm saying? Can we put dark mode on this? Let me see if I can put some dark mode on this for you guys. Let me see if we got dark mode. Oh my god, there is a dark mode. Oh my god, that's phenomenal. Hold on. That's phenomenal. We got a dark mode on here, which it looks nice. I'm not going to lie. The dark mode goes hard on here. All right, so this is how it works pretty much. So this is Tankathon. We've used this website before in the past, by the way, to kind of see this. But this is pretty much how it works. So let's talk about the White Sox and the A's, because they obviously did have the worst seasons, right? So they're currently slotted 10th and 11th. Now, the White Sox are ineligible to pick, and these are the reasons due to previous lotteries, market size, and revenue sharing. So their market size is obviously big. I don't think that's the main one. The revenue sharing, they're not. It's previous lotteries. So how this works, if you have a previous top 5 pick, you're not allowed to pick in the top 5 again if you fall there. Obviously, the White Sox were the worst team, so that's why that happened. And then I'm pretty sure it might be the same for the A's as well, because I think they picked 5th or 6th or something like that last year, because it's obviously not revenue sharing and it's not market size, right? So it's previous lotteries. So yeah, you can't get in the top 5 twice. So that's why they're ousted 10th and 11th. In my opinion, that's pretty stupid, but you guys kind of know my thoughts on this whole draft lottery situation and everything like that. I'm not a big fan of it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan of it. So yeah, that does slot it. So that means the teams all have better odds since these two teams are currently out of the draft lottery, you could say. So that's pretty much how it slots. So that's going to be very exciting. And then it's got the posting teams down here like normal. I don't know if this is accurate for these teams at least, because I think the MLB website had a different one. So we're not really worried about those teams because they just slot in anyways. It's the main top 8 teams we're going to focus on. Yeah, so the team in the 13th slot where Boston is currently in has always moved up. We saw this with the Twins and Cleveland. So keep an eye on 13, Boston. I think they're going to move up once again. We've seen it the last 2 times. So I'm expecting Boston to pick higher than 13th. Do I think Colorado or Miami get the first round pick? Probably not, just by the way it works, to be honest. I mean, if we go ahead and sim the lottery, you can see all the teams that move up. Wow, we got the Cubs up here, right? I don't know what's going on there. But you can see all that stuff. It's got the Angels as the first round pick. So that's how this works, and pretty much you get figured out from there. 5 is reasons the White Sox and A's have no odds, but I need the Blue Jays to either move up or stay. Where are the Blue Jays at? They're 5th. They're 7.5, maybe. Yeah. So on this website, you can basically sim it just to see like all the odds. I don't know why the Cubs keep Seattle. What's going on? What is this draft lottery? But yeah, you can basically see all the ones that are going to happen. Pretty much every time I've seen this, there's Colorado again in the first round. What did I say about Boston? I told you, this 13th slot is deadly. Every time I spin this, usually the first 2 teams always move down is what I've noticed every time. But yeah, so if a team moves up, it's going to trickle down to these teams, as you guys can see. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting like it always is. Oh my god, Angel, your boys. There it is on that spin. So yeah, a lot of the times it moves up and down or it stays the same, right? But we kind of got to wait and see. I know a lot of people think it's rigged every time. I have so many people say it's rigged, right? And, I could see the argument just because we really don't know how they do it, right? So I could definitely see that argument. But, I mean, I don't know. Because I've seen like, the things they've done in hockey with their kind of lottery system. And over there where they've purposely rigged for a certain player to go to a certain team. I don't know. With MLB, I feel like it's a little less just because the guys need time to develop. And you really don't know if they're going to be a star. I mean, we've seen this with Jackson Holiday, right? I mean, the kid came in the league and was pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't good, and they sent him back down. So you got to play that into factor. But yeah, these are currently the odds. 22-22 for Miami and Colorado. The Angels at 18, pretty good odds. Then Washington at 10. And then we kind of have 7-5, and it trickles down from there. So yeah, the only thing I'm positive is the White Sox and A's are picking 10th and 11th. So... And we'll see if they announce them as Oakland. I think that'd be pretty interesting. We'll see if they change that, or it's just the A's. I don't know. Yeah, gonna be pretty interesting. But yeah, those are the odds for tonight. Gonna be pretty exciting. And then they only do 18, so the rest of the teams slot in. I remember last year was pretty weird because they had some revenue sharing problems. I think it was the Mets, Yankees, and Padres. So they bumped some teams up or something like that. So it was pretty weird. Is there any other way to watch the draft live? I mean, yeah, we have it live right here. So this is MLB Network we're watching on. So this is how we're going to be watching the lottery, but it's on MLB Network. which is right here. I just logged in with my account, and I could watch it live. And then they said it's streaming on the MLB website, but like I haven't really. Oh, let me take the dark mode off. Give me a sec. I haven't really seen anything on their website, so the only way I found to watching it is just going to. I went to watch, and then I went to MLB Network real quick, and then it talks about featured shows and everything like this, and then I went to where'd I go? I think I went MLB Tonight. Or I went watch live. I pressed this watch live. It'll ask you to log into your account. I log into my account, and then that's how we get here on this aspect. So that's how I got. I'm gonna full screen this, so this is how it's gonna look when we watch it live, obviously. But that's how I got it. But yeah, this is how we're gonna watch it live. So if you can't figure it out, you can always watch it here and everything like that. So that's how we're gonna be watching it right here. But yeah, if anyone, so maybe they did update the website. Here we go. I don't know. And maybe they did update the website. We'll take a look. No, it's the same article. Dude, they've linked me this article every time, and it's actually annoying me. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so they just updated this. So, I don't know. As soon as the draft goes live, maybe it's live on here. I'm not really sure. Every time I do this, I always forget how I got it last year, to be honest. So, yeah, but this is how we're going to be watching. Yeah, so, if you guys didn't watch today's video, I talked about the Juan Soto trade. So, that whole thing was going to be crazy. Yeah, the whole 15 years over whatever million. I mean, I'm gonna pull up the tweet again. It was just insane, bro. I don't even know how like you even get that much, to be honest. Like that is wild to me. All that money. Let's see. Boom, boom. Oh, okay. We already got some live tweets going on about some stuff behind the scenes. What's going on here? Free agent Max Fried has at least one 7-year offer. Hold on, chat. Who are we rooting for? Come on, man. Chicago Cubs. Where we at, man? Where we at? Come on now. Chicago. I mean, obviously I'm a Cubs fan. You guys can see behind me, right? Oh, how you doing? You guys can see behind me. Will we move up? Probably not, to be honest. Like, I think we've gone down every time, actually. I had to think about it. But wait and see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not really, like, super thrilled. Unless we move up a lot, right? I mean, it's just so unlikely to get like hyped for it if my team's not trash. Which we're what 81 and we were 83 and 79 this year, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But here we go. So free agent Max Fried has at least one 7-year offer in his hand. He's in a near decision this week. Now I imagine the Yankees got to be one of these ones, right? The Yankees got to be one, right, for sure. I feel like that's got to be one. I haven't heard other teams that were interested yet, so. Not totally sure on that aspect of what that's going to be. Go Cubs! My boy, I can't speak. My boy Emmanuel already getting hyped. All right, let me before some weird stuff pops up on Twitter. Let's see. Anything else on Twitter that we got to look at? Boom, boom, boom. We'll respond to him. Boom, 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 boom. 100%. Boom. Bro, why does my Twitter just not work, bro? I hate that when it just doesn't work. Hello from the Dominican Republic. Hey, bro, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, bro. Dominican Republic. Wow, I appreciate that. People watching from the DR is just, I don't know, that's crazy to me in the US. That's just like, people watching international. Like, that's insane, bro. Bro knows my name in another country. That's just far. Well, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for watching, for sure. I'm going to cut to some of, let's see if we got some other stuff. Let's see what Jesse Rogers is saying while we wait for this draft lottery. How do they choose for the lottery? So each team, I'll pull it back up. So each team has a set of odds, and they just like pick it up from like a ball in like a little container of how they do it. I'm pretty sure that's how they, I don't know. But I think that's what they do. I mean, they already know in advance, but I think they just like pick like that. Like they just pick like that, but there's all these odds factors, and I don't know. That they do it somehow. I forgot how they did it last year, to be honest. But yeah, they draw it somehow. Like, once again, we don't really know how they do it. Like, it could be rigged for all we know, right? Like, are these odds accurate? We have no idea because they don't show it live, right? So we really don't know. But yeah, we'll wait and see. Once again, the only team I'm really looking to go up is Boston, just because they're the 13th slot, and that position's gone up twice in the past. The White Sox and A's will be 10th and 11th, and then we'll see what happens from there, honestly. So if there's any bias towards any of these teams, I mean, maybe the Giants is the only one I can think, just because they got Willie Adames now. But I know Texas doesn't have a good relationship with the league. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know who they're going to be biased. Maybe the Pirates they'll be biased too, because Paul Skeens, he's got all the fans over there in Pittsburgh. Not really sure. Hello from Sweden. Wow, bro. We're international over in Europe. That's fire. I know I had a lot of international people when I was making the World Baseball Classic videos, but glad to see you here, bro. Shout out to you. My bestie Madison, my buddy, been friends for a long time. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, Angel. That's fire, bro. Watching from Europe. We got about 15 minutes. Where we at on the stream? Let's see. We got Andrew Freeman joins the show for the Dodgers. Okay, nice. Yeah, so let's see what we have over here. Cards owner winning trade positions. Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about Nolan Arenado. I'm not really sure where he's going to go, to be honest. Yeah, there's been an interesting discussion. He's 33, so that's why I think people maybe might hesitate on that. The Cardinals are not going to be in a good spot, to be honest. I'm surprised Sonny Gray didn't opt out, to be honest. Just considering the way they the way they ended the season, right? They obviously were not close to the playoff spot. But I don't know. We'll see where he goes. I mean, there's definitely, I've heard the Yankees thing, right? If they want to move Chisholm to second base, because Glaber's a free agent now. I've heard that with Bregman as well. Love the international viewers for sure, but I love the international viewers. Shout out to y'all. You know, maybe they said the Cubs over here. Maybe. I don't really know what his market, the third base market's really looking like, to be honest. So I'm not really sure. I did just see this just went through, by the way. Yimi Garcia, 2-year deal, 15 mil with the Blue Jays. Yeah, we'll kind of wait and see what he's got on his. Oh, I like how this game is already on here. God damn, 220. We already got that game going. That's just funny. Yeah, so we currently kind of just waiting now for this to start, and yeah, we're gonna just see. Like I said in the video, we're just gonna see a lot more things trickle down, from the top. You know, we're gonna see a lot more things trickle down. So, it's gonna be very interesting. You know, it's gonna be very interesting to see. So. Yeah, obviously they would talk about the Soto deal. I'm just glad this got done early, so like, you know, guys aren't waiting till spring training to get signed, because I know that's very frustrating, right? I know that can be kind of frustrating, but you know, I'm glad, right? International signing starts soon, as you guys can see on the bottom right there. Yeah, Roki Sasaki got posted today, so that is very exciting. He's gonna have a big market, I feel like. They have the free agent to watch, Tanner Scott currently linked with the Dodgers right now, so. You know, we'll see what happens on that side. Good content, man. Keep on doing what you do. Hey, appreciate that, Swiper. Shout out to you, bro. I really appreciate that. Those comments mean the most. You know what I'm saying? Those comments hit for sure. So I really do appreciate them. I'm glad you joined the content. Let's see what Angel's saying. The Phillies signed one of my Blue Jays. Oh yeah, the closer, Romaine, right? Yeah, I did see that. Interesting. I don't know. The Blue Jays for me are an interesting team, man. That team is very interesting. Like, they're good, but they're bad, but they got some good players. Like, they're an interesting team, man. Especially with the 22-23 postseasons. They get in, get destroyed, fall off this year. I don't know what's going on with that team. The Astros want to trade away some players. I'm curious to see why they're doing that, especially they want to get Bregman back. I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see some of the points from some of the GMs on why they're doing that. I obviously probably talked about the winter meetings, but, you know, wait and see. So yeah, once again, we got the Red Sox are interested in Padres Dylan Cease. That is very interesting over here. We can kind of take a look at some more rumors and some things. Yep, I know we need to get better, but what direction do we even go in? Yeah, that's a big one. I mean, me personally, if I'm looking at the Blue Jays, we'll talk about them more later in the offseason, more in depth. I mean, you got to keep Vlad and Bo Bichette, right? I feel like you have to keep those players. So good for the infield. But yeah, I mean, the rest, the team's got to draft better, I think. The last really good players to come up was Bo Bichette, Vlad, and kind of Calvin Biggio as well. Yeah, I haven't really seen a crazy new prospect from them since those guys. So I think hopefully their next couple of draft picks can be better. Trading better, I think that's a big one. We've seen the mistakes they've made in the past. And then, you know, if they could sign a couple of free agents, I know they've been shopping around. They obviously were in the Soto talks. I think they want Hernandez as well. You know, I think they got to do everything a little bit better for the Blue Jays, honestly. And I think, you know, if I was a GM, right, and I've seen this from multiple teams, right, multiple winning teams, you always, especially the Dodgers have done this, you always build your starting 9 first, get the pitching later, because you can get, if you have great talent like the Dodgers do, they're able to trade for that talent, right? You look at like a guy like Jack Flaherty they traded for at the deadline, right? You look at some of these guys, you know what I'm saying? Over there, like, there's a lot of those aspects of teams where they get the pitching later on. Or you're like the Yankees and you just sign a new pitcher every offseason. You know, it is what it is. Some teams go differently. You know what I'm saying? So, it kind of depends on, you know, and I think Toronto's a little bit harder just because people don't want to play in Canada. They don't want to deal with the tax and all that stuff. The Angels and Blue Jays have interest in Gleyber Torres, so there you go. Did you watch the latest Mr. Beast video where he had Bryce Harper and Big Justice? Amazing. You know, I did see a couple of clips from it. I didn't really watch the Mr. Beast video, but I did see a couple of clips from it. I actually should go back and watch it. I did see Bryce Harper had a good time on there laughing and stuff. So I thought that was really cool for Bryce and even the sport in general. You know, I think Bryce Harper, you know, like I said, one of my favorite players, the one who inspires me. So I haven't watched that one. I do got to go back and watch it. That is a good one, Swiper. So I definitely got to go back and do that. Yeah, it definitely looked like a lot of fun. I mean, Mr. Beast is always known for making some good content, making some good, making some good vibes and everything like that. All right, I found the lottery. Here it is. So they did tweet out a new article for anyone that doesn't want to watch the stream. You know, rip to y'all. They did here. I'll show you guys. So here, we'll open a new tab. Boop, 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 boop. All right, Google. Right, we're gonna go to MLB.com. I already have it pinned. MLB.com. Right, this article right here will bring you this first one on latest news. It's gonna bring you to the stream where you can watch the draft lottery right here. So this is where we will be watching the draft lottery. Right here. We're gonna close these other tabs now that we found it. We can close the live tab because, you know, it'll be. What the hell was that? What the hell was that horn? So here it is, right? Here it is. This will be. Let's turn the volume so we know when it starts and everything like that. Let's read a little bit of the article because we're gonna watch it live, obviously. The first round draft will become official tonight in Dallas, which is very cool. Draft lottery will determine the first 6 spots of the first round in a major sport and picks go. Yep. Pretty much we are everything we already know, right? So nothing really new for us. Posting teams have not entered yet. We know that. Let's see what they say. Non-playoff teams eligible with the White Sox and A's excluded teams that have prior clubs given revenue sharing dollars are not allowed to select in consecutive lotteries. And Chicago picked 5th. Yeah, that's the main reason. They picked 5th, and then the A's picked 4th in 23 and then 6th and eligible for Pace clubs. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Teams that receive revenue sharing cannot be selected in 3. Oh, it's 3 consecutive. Okay, I thought it was every year. I guess it's 3 consecutive lotteries, which I guess makes a little bit more sense on why those teams. So I guess you'd have to count every team. So like Colorado, for example, and those boys are going to be up so soon, right? So you got to hope that draft pick counts. Okay, so it's 3 consecutive lotteries. I didn't know that. Furthermore, non-playoff teams ineligible receive a better pick. Yeah, so they are going to be 10th and 11th. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so there we go. That is pretty much how that works. So it's 3 consecutive lotteries, not in the top 5. Okay, makes more sense. This year's odds, receiving number 1 for 22%. To the 0.7, yeah, and you can see the odds right here. There we go. All right, cool. Okay, so cleared it up a little bit. Shout out to Ben over here on the MLB website. Cleared it up a little bit. Yeah, I thought it was every year, guys. I gotta be honest. I thought it was every year. So like for example, if you were in the top 5, right, then you'd be eligible every year. I guess it's every 3 years. So I guess that's how they're doing it. I mean, it is new, so I guess they're still kind of, you know, verifying and creating the rules pretty wellly, but. That is kind of funny. Yeah, we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to start this thing. We're going to see where all the teams land, and it's going to be exciting. We'll give our reactions after. Burp, excuse me. And then we'll kind of go through everything. So, I mean, there's actually, speaking about the draft in general, obviously we want to know where everyone's at. During the draft class this year, I know Ethan Holiday, Jackson Holloway's brother, and then he's eligible to get picked this year. A lot of other college guys eligible to get picked. So going to be a really good college season like always. And the College World Series always something fun to watch in the summer. So yeah, definitely excited for that over there. And yeah, we'll wait and see on that. They released the top 10. Let me see if I can find that top 10 real quick. MLB top 10 draft picks 2025. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's what they put out. This is Prep Baseball Report on what the MLB had about the class. So yeah, the top 50 they have. Oh, let me pull it up for you guys. Hold on. The top 50, they have 78 high school players down through all the respective positions. So yeah, this was the current ranking right here that MLB officially put out. So we got Ethan Holiday as number 1. He's like the main guy that they have right now. Obviously, the teams can choose to pick them or not. These are just the rankings, right? And then we kind of break it down from here. There's a lot of pitchers, right? I mean, we have Tommy Beamer, who I've actually heard about a little bit, right-hander from UC Santa Barbara. We have the Florida State Jamie Arnold right here, left-handed pitcher, which, you know, might go kind of early. The White Sox pretty much had that kind of same pick with Hagen Smith, right? So that's kind of who he had. Then there's a lot of, I don't know the high school guys, right? You know me, I know more about college, right? We know about the college guys, not sure a lot of the high school players, but you can kind of see a lot of them right here. And obviously the big schools are going to have their guys up here, right? That's pretty much how it always is every single year. We can kind of scroll through and just look at some of the players, some of the schools, right? We'll see how these players perform over this off season or over the college season. It's good, Sarah. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, so if you guys know any of the players, you can definitely follow him or follow the guys, right? Hey, Coastal Carolina's in there. Shout out to them. Oklahoma State. Yeah, and then we kind of scroll through to just see all the schools, and we'll see who has the best college season. I don't know if there's a ranking for college yet, because, you know, everyone went, because we had the fall season for college, and they went through all the transfer portal stuff, right? So I'm not really sure who's the best out that. But if you're on this list, you got a good chance of getting picked from MLB's report. So that's pretty much how it works. Will be interesting what pick the Angels get. I'm an Angels fan. The key this year, Angels either get every once in a franchise history, whatever, get the first round pick. Yeah, I'd be excited for the Angels. I know I can't speak. One of my friends is a big Angels fan, so we'll see if he's watching. But yeah, definitely going to be exciting to see where the Angels pick, and they got a good shot. I think they're what, number 3? Yeah, they're number 3 at an 18% chance. So we'll wait to see who picks where, and it's gonna be exciting. So this is the upcoming draft class that we have for 2025, and you can obviously select this by state and kind of break it down from there. Right, go Angels. Hey, Kofi's on the Angels, on the bandwagon. Yeah, I don't know if you can rank this by school at all. I'm not sure if you can do that. They just have by state. Well, I guess state would be school. So, yeah, I guess we can just go California. Can we go by? And it goes by... No, it doesn't really go by that list, unfortunately. All right. So that's kind of the top guys right now that we have. So that's going to be very exciting. We need top 3. Yeah, that'd be nice if the Angels were going to stay top 3. We can pull it up as we wait for the draft to start. Prospects Live offers a college-only list for free, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, hold on. Let me pull that up, Noah. Prospects Live. Let me pull that up. Prospects. Yeah, because I don't know the high school guys, to be honest. And in my opinion, I don't think they should get picked. Prospects Live, top 100. Let's see what they got. Prospects Live. Yeah, me personally, the college guys deserve it way more, to be honest. I mean, you've proven at the highest level. Angels 1 through 9. Maybe this is what he's talking about. Shout out to Noah. Pray we don't go forward. Yeah, that would be tough. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. I guess it's just one player they're talking about. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Bowman. No, let's see what Bowman's got. Bowman's draft. Oh, this is 2024. Just that guy joining. Nationals prospects. Oh, here it is. That's what he's talking about. So yeah, they break this down for all the players. Oh, this is part 2. So I gotta find part 1. But that is SEC as well. 2023. Goddamn, when was the last time that was updated? God, my God. ACC. Oh, they break it down by conference. That's actually kind of cool. They break it down by conference. I'm not gonna lie. Look at these top guys in the ACC, right? Kind of break this down by division. So we got Harry Ford from Virginia. He's currently 8 on their list. We got Cam Kennerolded. Wow, can't wait to butcher all these names. Goddamn. Luke Stevenson's from North Carolina. Wake Forest. Ethan Conrad on here. Breaks it down. That's actually really cool. Shout out to Noah for that. So if anyone wants to look in the prospects, you can go to Prospect Live, I guess, is where we have it. So pretty cool. Pretty cool over there. So shout out to you. Then we got the SEC ones. I don't know if there's more cards. Recent articles. I feel like this website is very interesting. I feel like it's not the best. Oh, here it is. Top 25. So yeah, they have Chase Lavallee, Texas A&M, number 1. And then they got Cam right there. Tyler Bernard from UC Santa Barbara. Yeah, they just get rid of the high school players because I'm not going to know the high school players. I don't think a lot of people are, to be honest, except if you're like Ethan Holiday, for example, where your brothers got picked and your dad is a Hall of Famer, right? So you got that side. But yeah, this is a good article. Breaks down everything. Angel looking for core players. Imagine taking them one. No clue what they... Yeah, I know, really. Just looking to trade. Can anyone remove? Yeah, I feel like the Angels got to remove Rendon because, you know, he's taking up a lot of space, right? Rendon. So, yeah, not the best. Let me refresh this real quick just so it's up to date. Yeah, I think every time it starts right at it starts in 3 minutes. It usually starts right on time. So yeah, really cool article. Shout out to Noah in the chat for this one. This is Prospect Live's top 75 college players. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, once again, we'll see how these guys do, right? I mean, we're gonna have the college rankings throughout the season, anyways. But we'll see how these players do moving forward. It's definitely gonna be an exciting college season, like it always is. So yeah, a lot of stuff to talk about with the college players, with the off season we have right now. Definitely going to be exciting, and you know, those are some of the guys that you could get. Here's the final look at the draft before we go into. I mean, I'll probably talk about it on the broadcast like they normally do. Shout out to all y'all being in the chat. We really do appreciate y'all in here. We have our young core intact. That's what you need as a team. That's what you need. But yeah, shout out to everyone in here. I appreciate y'all, guys. I know the MLB draft lottery. I always got so many people in here, so we do appreciate every time. All right. We're going to go full screen right here. We're going to wait for the draft lottery. We're going to go full screen. We're going to turn off the music, actually. Let me turn off the music real quick before we do that. We're going to turn off the music so we can fully immerse ourselves when this thing starts in about 2 minutes' time. So definitely going to be exciting. We have to build around Ohapi Neto. For sure, need to trade Ward, in my opinion. When they picked up more and more, everyone's be bad. Yeah, the Moore one was an interesting one, but when my Angels friend kind of explained it to me, made a little bit more sense. They may bowl top 100 list in a few months. Also, pitching ninja, compare them to Nolan Ryan, and today with Ben Joyce. Yeah, there you go. So shout out to the Angels fans in the chat. Shout out to everyone watching the stream, even if you're not chatting. We really do appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we're about to start this thing very shortly. So that is definitely going to be exciting. Shout out to all 32 of you in here. Hey, shout out to y'all. Shout out to you guys. So, going to be exciting. Going to be exciting. Let's go over here. Boom, bada boom. Boom, bada doom. Yeah, we're just going to wait for this. Go ahead and tweet the stream out again. And watch party. Boom. We're going to do this again. Boom. 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 And I'm going to boom. You know what I'm saying? There we go. All right, we got about 1 minute till this thing starts. So we should be getting into everything just shortly, guys. Just shortly. Getting everything shortly. I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah, and you know what's funny about these? They run through these very quickly. Like, I don't know if you realize that. I feel like they run it, like, really quickly as well. Like, I don't know. They run it fast. And then, like, commercial break. And then we have, like, 2 minutes to discuss everything. And then we're back in the next, like, 5 picks. I'm like, damn. Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes it'd be doing this mad quick. But then again, if it was too long, maybe people wouldn't like it. I don't know. I've just noticed that every time they do this, it's like, dude, they do, like, 10 picks like that. I'm like, yo, chill out. Everyone chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do it quick sometimes. So, it's kind of funny to see that. Oh yes, I read that. Are you a Cubs fan? Yes, oh, here we go. We're live. Yes, I am, brother. Well, hopefully the Cubs can move up, baby. Shot Chicago. What's good, brother? What's good, MJ?
Welcome
let's go, baby.
To the MLB Draft Lottery presented
We're live,
by
let's go, let's go.
For the third year in a row,
Here we
MLB
go.
Network brings you exclusive coverage of an event that shapes the future for so many of these Major League Baseball organizations. We are about to find out over the next 30 minutes who will get the #1 overall pick in the 2025 MLB Draft. Here in Dallas, Texas, it's Greg Amsinger with my guys, Mark DeRosa, our resident GM, Dan O'Dowd. Year one for D-Row on the draft. Are you fired up for this?
Are they picking the 7th round in this one?
No, that's your round.
There's steals down there.
I know, like a certain guy we all know.
Let it go.
This is a big night, Dan. Big night.
It really shapes the future of our game, Greg. You said it so well. And it all starts tonight. It's really cool.
Let's take a look at some of the draft lottery notes. To keep in mind, all 30 organizations are not in the room
we discussed this,
at
but
the moment. No, it's 18. It includes 18 teams that did not qualify for the 2024 postseason. Now, the first 6 picks in the draft are awarded to clubs via the lottery. The remaining teams after the first 6 picks will draft in reverse order based on their 2024 winning percentage. 2 teams share equal odds of receiving the first overall pick in the upcoming MLB draft, and that belongs to the Rockies and the Marlins. They each have 22.5%
you watch my
odds
video
of
after
getting
stream,
the
it'll
number
make you
1
feel much
overall
better,
pick. After that, it's the Angels, then the Nationals, the Jays at 7.5%, the Pirates, Reds, Rangers, Giants. You see the rest of the teams on your screen. Dan O'Donnell, if I'm a viewer, I'm in my living room right now, what am I paying attention to here?
Well, again, you really need to pay attention to what happened a year ago.
Well, it's 0.7%.
When you had the Guardians and the Reds that were down in that draft and got pulled up to 1 and 2. So this is full of suspense. Like, you just don't know.
No. Boston's gonna move up too, bro. Trust.
Board pulls up. Where the Giants and the Cardinals are this year, that's where the Guardians and the Reds were a year ago. So, like, you just don't know how this is going to play out. 1.9%, 0.8% ended up picking at the top of the draft.
Now, explain to you see the numbers on your
screen.
Pick
value. Oh my God.
The value, the actual draft pot of money that you get severely impacted.
Yeah, it's not just really where you get picked. It's the bonus pool of money that comes with that, especially in light of the NIL and what's happening in college baseball.
I guess
every penny's going to count next year in the draft. So the higher you get, the more money you have to work with, the more competitive advantage you have going into the draft.
Explain to our audience why the White Sox and the A's
I like the
going
Max
to be among the top 6.
Well, the White Sox knew going into the year they would not be. Number 1, they picked in the draft last year as a lottery pick. Number 2, they're a large market payee club into revenue sharing, so they weren't eligible at all, so they're going to pick 10th. The A's, conversely, had picked the 2 previous years in the lottery slot, so they were not eligible as a pay or club in revenue sharing for this particular year.
Whoever gets the number 1 overall pick, it's going to be a huge win. And there's a familiar last name.
It's rigged, James. I promise you they're not getting number 1.
Ethan Holiday.
Everyone moves. Like, if you're like that team with the most odds, you seem to never get it for some reason. I don't know why.
Obviously,
the splash rate she drops was, bro, who knows? Honestly, who knows?
Starting to figure it out.
Fingers crossed.
Ethan Holiday, bigger body.
So yeah, here's some of the guys like we just mentioned.
Yeah, it looked like it's really going to fill too. Similar type player, great awareness. You really can project on him.
There we go.
And it's a terrific class of young talent. We've got a terrific group of team representatives with us here tonight. I want to introduce you to some of them. We're going to start with the Athletics, a former all-star shortstop representing that club here tonight. Jed Lowry, 2018 all-star with the A's. He played 14 MLB seasons overall. Dan Wilson is representing the Seattle Mariners. He's the current manager of that club. They really played spirited baseball after he took over in the second half last year. Representing the St. Louis Cardinals, it's their assistant GM and director of scouting. Randy Flores is with us.
Shout out to the Angels, bro. We got Mad Angel fans.
Our colleague representing the Boston Red Sox. Former Cy Young Award winner, but he helped win the Fall Classic in 2013 with the Sox. Jake Peavy is in the room. The current general manager of the San Francisco Giants, Zach Manassian, is also with us. He was named GM November 1st of this year. One of my favorite players growing up is representing the Cincinnati Reds. Eric Davis, the senior advisor to President of Baseball Operations and GM, played 9 seasons with the Reds. Representing the Toronto Blue Jays, Vernon Wells, 12 seasons with the Jays, starting in 1999, top 5 in organizational history in so many different categories.
We're my Angels fans in here,
Representing the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, it's the Angels assistant general manager, David Haynes, is with us.
They've been putting in the work.
A good friend of our network, Clint Hurdle, is representing the Colorado Rockies. He's the special assistant to the general manager. Managed the Rockies from 2002 to 2009.
Crazy part, Angels get the
representing the Miami Marlins, Charles Johnson played 7 seasons with the Fish, starting in 1994. First player the Marlins ever drafted. That was back in 1992. Representing the Washington Nationals, a guy that played 2 seasons in D.C., Matt Adams, part of the Nationals' 2019 World Championship team.
I've never heard of him here. What's good, Michael?
Long-time catcher of the Pittsburgh Pirates, Jason Kendall, is representing the guys from Pittsburgh. He was behind the plate catching game starting in 1996 with the Buccos.
David, bring us luck.
Representing the Texas Rangers, their longtime second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's now the Rangers' special assistant to the general manager.
Have Mike Trout jersey.
A former Rangers GM, now the senior advisor to baseball ops for the Tampa Bay Rays, John Daniels. Good to see him. He's with us here tonight in the room. Long-time reliever, now representing the Minnesota Twins here tonight for the draft lottery is LaTroy Hawkins. He's the team's special assistant to baseball operations. Right. We've got royalty in the room. Hall of Famer Fergie Jenkins is representing the Chicago Cubs. 10 seasons with the Cubbies. He was inducted into Cooperstown in 1991.
I heard he had the cancer situation
catcher
again, bro.
Of the Arizona Diamondbacks, Miguel Montero is representing the Snakes here tonight. He's the special assistant of player development
for Ryan Sandberg and his family, man. That's just annoying to go through.
Another Hall of Famer, our colleague representing the Chicago White Sox, Jim Thome,
prayers go out
who's
to
a
Ryan
special
Sandberg
assistant
for the
to the
fight
senior
against
VP
cancer,
and GM of the Sox. Now we have a lot of excitement for our MC tonight. We have a current big leaguer. He finished second in the American League in the Rookie of the Year race. 24 home runs, led all rookies in the AL.
Shout out to y'all joining up. We're about to start
short. Defensively versatile. We're about to find out how versatile he is.
Yeah, no, I like that too.
With Mark DeRosa.
I like that too.
All right, thanks, Greg. All right, I'm here with Colton Cowser.
Last
year it was Brad Paisley. I mean, do you have a shtick to follow suit this year?
Hey, they reached out. I think they were wanting more of a personality hire this year, and they're rolling with me.
You got a theater background. You seem to get the fans involved. They're all wearing cow suits to the yard, Camden Yards. You're the milkman. Are you comfortable in this environment?
Oh, yeah. Well, I would say this is a little bit different of a live broadcast than I've ever been a part of. Usually I'm on the field, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I don't mess up too much. And I asked for an opening monologue. They said no, so we're just going to have to roll and see what I'm able to do.
All right, take me back to your draft experience. 2021, we were talking before we came out here. You weren't drafted out of high school, and then 3 years later, you're a top 5 pick. Was that the expectation going into draft night?
Brian Cashman, get Rivera.
Yeah, not really, honestly. There was, kind of some murmurs when I went out for
Yankee fans are fine, bro. We got to chill out after the Soto sign. We got to chill out. Y'all need to chill.
The draft, and then my agent said, hey, if
you know what I'm saying?
You were to go
so cool to see players
for an underslot deal.
100%, bro.
I was kind of projected between the 12 to 15 range,
cool.
and
it makes sense.
Lucky enough the Orioles took a chance on me there, and here we are.
Well, it worked out.
Shout out to all y'all in here.
We
got 90 people in here. Appreciate y'all being here.
Baltimore a nice
pick.
pick.
Get into this shortly.
I was thinking about it. I was going to bring a piece of paper and tape it on, maybe pick like 1 or 2. Just, oh no, how'd that happen? 0% chance, and then it happened. But
you trying to break it? Excuse me?
No, I think it's going to be a fun event. I know last year things got shaken up a little bit with some of the percentage chances, and then Cleveland ends up getting number 1. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, enjoy it. I'm looking forward to watching you.
There you go, baby.
It's time to put Colton Cowser to work, D-Row. Yes, we're about to find out the order of the upcoming draft. The MLB Draft Lottery, presented by Nike, gets going live after the break on
we got a break.
Network.
All right, guys. One more time. One more time. Here are the odds once again.
Lottery is presented by Nike.
Let's lower this. Yeah. We're about to get copyrighted. Yo, chill. All right, last time to look at the draft odds. One more time. Colorado, Miami got 22. Angels at the 18th percent. Drops off to 10 after Washington. Then Toronto, then Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Texas, San Francisco, A's. And White Sox are going to pick 11th and 10th. So very exciting. Blue Jays re-signed Yimi Garcia. I just saw that. We did see that. Then we got Tampa, Boston, Minnesota, the Cardinals, Cubs, Seattle, and Arizona. I think that's a little bit off because I think they moved the White Sox and Oakland down. But that is the order of everything. We're going to get right into this. Hopefully your team moves up. Not everyone can move up, though, so, wait and see how that goes. Is my team moving up? Absolutely not. The Cubs are not moving up. There's literally no shot the Cubs are moving up. So, yeah, just thought we'd look at that. We're going to bring that up, I think, after to kind of see where all the teams did. Bro's getting targeted. Bro, I literally am, bro. Yo. They're playing these copyrighted songs, bro. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm getting targeted by MLB Network. Oh, my God, with the copyright, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what the hell's going on? But we don't want no copyrighted music on here. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? All right. About to get into this show. I guess we could turn on music. I know, we'll wait. I'm going to talk to y'all guys. Yep, all the luck. For sure, bro. For sure, Sarah. Fried is linked to the Yankees, by the way. I'd rather have Burnt. Really? I'd rather have Fried, bro. I like Fried better because he's a dog, and he also pitched with a broken ankle in the World Series, so I'd rather have that on my team, to be honest. But, y'all could choose either, you know what I'm saying? What will the Reds pick? We're about to find out. I think they're currently 7th or 8th or 6th or 8th or something like that. Let's see where the Reds pick. The Reds are currently 7th right now, so we'll see if they move up or down from that spot. From that. Yo, Bad News Bears, what a classic. We're gonna get copyrighted for this too, probably much. Yo, MJ, they're coming for me, bro. No, it's all good, bro. It's streaming by MLB. Yeah, they're currently 7th, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens here. I'm excited. I mean, I don't know what the surprise team will be. I mean, the Cardinals are currently 13th, so I got a good feeling.
And welcome back to the MLB Draft Lottery presented by Nike. There you see
Let's
Price
lock in,
Waterhouse
baby.
Cooper, U.S. private leader Sean
With the
Hansen
Cubs, I'm going
the
insane.
envelopes
I'm
with
literally
each
going
team's card
crazy.
to Colton Cowser of the Orioles at the
Literally
podium.
going
He gets
crazy.
ready to do his
a
job as
professional
DC
up
here
there.
tonight, the Draft Lottery. Now,
Draft
earlier
Lottery.
today, MLB manager baseball operations Jack Clark was on hand to individually select the ping pong balls that determine the final draft order. There you see Jack. Fun process. All right, now it's time to start the lottery, folks. So without further ado, here's Orioles outfielder Colton Cowser.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Arizona. Supposed to be last. Here we go. 18.
Alrighty. With the 18th pick in the 2025 MLB Draft,
The Diamondbacks.
the Arizona
No
Diamondbacks.
way. No, I'm kidding.
All right, so it's the Diamondbacks.
Wow,
with
we're
the
surprised.
18th pick. Arizona took high
we
school
go.
outfielder Slade
Oh,
Caldwell.
they were currently. Oh, they
29th
had them
overall
as
last
17 and
year,
18. Why
with their
though?
top pick
Because they're 10th
is
and 11th.
Arizona
That's
at
weird.
number
I don't know.
18.
That's weird. Okay, not surprising. Here we go. Everyone locking. Everyone locking. 17. 17.
With the 17th pick, the Chicago Cubs.
Hey, yo, how do we move down?
The
Yo.
Cubs
How
land
do we
the
move down?
17th
Nah, I'm
pick.
kidding,
Now
bro.
the Chicago Cubs.
Yo, 17,
selected
boys.
Cam
How do we already
Smith
move down?
with the
Like, are we
14th
serious?
selection last
Oh,
year out of
my.
Florida State.
Oh,
So it's the
my.
Diamondbacks
They
at
always
18,
move down,
then the
bro.
Cubs at 17.
Colton looking locked on stage. Oh my god, bro. How do we move down? Yeah, there's no
16th
way,
pick,
bro.
The Minnesota Twins.
Oh my god, yo, Seattle's on a
Last year,
master
the Twins
class.
took
Yo,
Kayleen Culpepper
Seattle's
with
moving
the
up, chat.
21st overall selection.
Seattle's moving up. Yo, the Cardinals in 13th, bro. Everyone lock in. The Cardinals are in 13th. Yo, everyone lock in. They're moving up. They're getting the number 1 pick. I'm telling you.
With the 15th
Here we
pick,
go, 15th.
the Boston Red Sox.
Okay, Boston. Okay.
Peeve, I was expecting more out of you.
Okay,
Last
okay.
year, Boston
Done
took
crazy.
outfielder
Bro, stop laughing at me,
Brandon
bro.
Montgomery
Yo,
out of
what
Texas
is going on with
A&M
Seattle and the
with
Cardinals right
12th
now, bro?
overall
They're on a
pick.
master class. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it the Rays? Oh my god.
With the 14th pick, the Tampa Bay Rays.
Okay, dude. Seattle
So the
and
Rays
the Cardinals
get
are
the
moving up,
14th
bro.
overall pick. It's
They're
the
moving up.
highest the Rays will be selecting since they took Brendan McKay, 4th
Wow.
overall out of Louisville back in
Wow.
2017.
All right. Cardinals or Seattle? Where are these guys moving up? They're on a
With the
master
13th
class.
overall pick, the San Francisco Giants.
Oh my god, they're moving up. Oh my god. I'm freaking
13
out.
must be the Giants' lucky number because this
Freaking
is
out.
the second year in a row they picked 13.
Yeah, Boston's 15th. That's tough from 11th. That's tough. Now the A's and White Sox are picking 10th and 11th. That's why.
With the 12th overall pick, the Texas Rangers.
Yo, where
The
are these
Rangers with
teams?
the 12th
Where are the
pick.
Cardinals? Where is
Texas
Seattle? Are
drafted
we
catcher
serious?
Malcolm Moore with the
What is
30th
happening, guys?
overall
All
pick
right, so this
last year
pick
out
should
of
be the
Stanford.
A's and then the White Sox. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Okay. This should be the A's.
With the 11th overall pick, the
Yes, the
Athletics.
A's. That should be the
The
A's.
A's land the 11th pick. The A's were ineligible for the lottery this year after taking Jacob
Yep, A's are
Wilson,
the 11th,
6th
and then this should be the
overall
White Sox,
in
right?
2023. And
This will be the
Nick
White Sox.
Kirk's 4th overall.
I don't know why it has
last
them as
year.
last, to be honest. That's kind of stupid in my opinion. But yeah, the White Sox are be 10th as well. No surprises here, but where are
the
the
10th
Cardinals, bro?
overall pick.
Where is Seattle?
The Chicago White Sox.
Where is
Again,
Seattle?
as a reminder, the White Sox were not eligible for this year's lottery, and last year
Guys,
they took
what is it?
Hayden
Guys,
Smith,
guys,
5th
guys,
overall
wait.
at the University of Arkansas.
How are you even gonna pay the players? Oh my, I'm furious right now. I'm furious.
With the 9th
Here we go.
overall
Here we go.
pick,
Everyone lock in.
the Cincinnati Reds.
Oh my God, they're moving up. It's a
This will be the
masterclass.
3rd straight
All right,
draft.
ninth for the Reds ain't
select
bad,
in
though.
the top 10
But they were
after
supposed to get
taking
7th,
Rhett
so
Lauder, 7th
tough.
overall in
Where are these
23,
teams?
and Chase Burns 2nd
Oh, I'm
overall
fuming.
last year.
Yo, chat, I'm fuming. All right, Pittsburgh might be next.
With the 8th overall pick, the Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh shit,
Toronto
the
will
Toronto
draft in the
moved down.
top 10 for
Oh,
only
shit,
the
Toronto moved
second
down. I'm
time in
sorry,
the last
bro.
10 years. They took
Ah, shit.
Austin Martin, 5th overall in 2020.
That's tough, bro. Going down? That's tough. Yo, where is Seattle? Are we serious? Everyone
With the
lock in.
7th overall pick, The Miami Marlins.
Oh my, wow, this is rigged.
The Marlins. There's heartbreak in Miami. They get the number 7 pick.
It's rigged,
the
guys.
Marlins were tied with the Rockies.
Oh my God.
For the best odds to get the number 1 overall pick.
That's tough. That is tough.
But they fall to number 7.
Yo, where is Seattle?
That is a bummer. That's the reality of the draft lottery. Now, it's a process of elimination.
0.5 and 0.8.
If you're a fan of one of these clubs, you are in the
0.5 and 0.8.
You have a
Are we
chance
serious?
to land the number 1 overall pick selection in the upcoming draft. We're going to step aside to add a bit more drama to this event. I think it's already very dramatic, and we're going to find out.
Bro, where are these teams at? Are we serious? Can we not have a normal lottery for one season?
Continues live after this.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, Angel. Bro, like, where are these teams at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my, I'm going through it, chat. I'm going through it. Like, bro, are we serious? There has been no tweets about this. That's kind of hilarious.
This is Polestar 3, and the performance pack. It already drives like a sports car. This pack takes it even further.
Yo, are they really gonna let Seattle get the number 1 pick? Are we serious?
View offers at Polestar.com.
Everyone's running to Subway for 3 all-new spicy foot
I don't know what to
longs.
say, guys. Shout out to all y'all. We got 115. 115 people in here. Shout out to all y'all. I'm getting Subway ads. Oh my, are we serious? Yo, Subway is gas, so like honestly, like no free promo, but Subway is gas, bro. All right, what y'all saying in the chat? What y'all saying in the chat? Check X, bro. What's going on Twitter? Oh my! Yo, are we? Yo, who called it? Yo, who called it? Who called it? Refresh. Oh my chat. Oh, in the middle of the draft lottery, Max Fried is going to the Yankees. Are we serious? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, we're gonna quote tweet. Yo, I don't want to repost, guys. I don't want to. All right, I don't know what's going on my Twitter on my thing, but what is happening, bro? What is happening? I don't know. Oh my. In the middle of the draft lottery. Oh my God. Bro, who called that? Yeah, who called that in the chat, bro? There was someone that called it in the chat, bro. Who was the one that called it, bro? Dude, I said this was a great move. 200 for 8 years is perfect for them. That's a good move. I'm not gonna lie. That's a perfect move for them, bro. I said it in today's video that they should have signed him. If y'all watch or y'all watch after, I said it in today's video they should sign Fried. He's the better alternative to Burns. That's what happened. I'm actually happy for the Yankees about that pick. I know my friends will be happy about that, as sure. Yo, as soon as Angel said check X, I was like, oh, here we go, bro. I was like, oh, here we go, bro. Oh my, that is insane, bro. Max to the Yankees. Yankee fans are thriving right now. I told you that not signing Soto was a smart decision, bro. I'm telling you. I don't think the Soto trade or the signing was going to be worth it for them. And there you have it. Absolutely insane right there. Mad Max is going to be going to New York. Surprised he didn't re-sign with Atlanta, but it's just better over here. All right, we're locked back in, chat. We're going to cover all this after the draft, by the way. We're covering the whole draft and that signing.
There we go. Teams that are in play.
There we go, boys. There we go. The Angels. Where my Angels fans at, bro?
All the way to number 6. These are the clubs that are in play. It is an organization.
So many teams have went down.
Changing moment.
So many teams have went down.
Let's
don't know how the Cardinals or the Mariners are here.
Back to our MC, Colton Cowser, take it away.
All right, here we go. The Pirates can move up too, bro. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go, Chet. Here we go. Yo, Seattle, come on. Gotta be 6.
6th overall pick. The Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yo, what is happening? Guys, it's got to be rigged, right? This is the 3rd season it's happening.
The Pirates are drafting in the top 10, including number 1 overall picks.
Henry Davis in 2021, and
the great Paul Skeens in 2023.
Right, here we go. Here we go. 5. Seattle, right? Seattle, right?
With the 5th overall pick.
Seattle, right?
The St. Louis Cardinals.
Wow. Big jump for the Cardinals.
A big winner in the draft.
Big jump for the Cardinals right there. It's always the 13th pick every time. Bro, it's always number 13, bro. Every time. It's always 13, bro. Always 13, bro. Seattle's paying someone here, bro. I'm convinced.
With the 4th overall pick.
Oh, my.
The Colorado Rockies.
Yo, what is happening? No. What's going on?
The Rockies can't be happy about this. They were tied with the Marlins for the best odds.
No. What's going on? Yo, Angels fans, y'all didn't move down.
Ouch.
All right, Seattle, Angels, and Washington. Who's getting the number 1 pick? It's gotta be
the
Seattle,
3rd overall pick. The Seattle Mariners.
Oh, about time, bro.
I mean, the Mariners hotel suite right now. I know they're like, maybe we could get number one. Number 3 is huge. They're a huge winner tonight. The Mariners had the 15th best odds for the top pick.
Oh,
and here they
hell
are
no.
at number 3.
Angels or Washington gets the number 1
we
pick.
Reveal number 2 and number 1.
Here we go.
Guys, this is big. Dan, this is heartbreaking for a couple organizations. Am I right?
Man, when you gotta think,
why is this a thing, right?
One of the
You gotta
rewards
think,
are you
Chad.
get to
Why
pick
is
at
this
the
a
top
thing?
of the draft, and the Marlins
Gotta
and the Rockies
think.
both went into this having the
Dude,
highest
if I'm the
percentage.
Marlins, bro,
And it just
selling
goes
the
to
franchise after that,
show
are we
you how
serious?
much luck now
Bro, are we
is
serious?
involved in this process, and it really does not reward you when you go through tough seasons.
I think about the Angels right now and the Nationals. The Nationals have had the number 1 pick 2 times
Seattle's
recently.
paying millions of dollars
and they didn't
for a
miss.
couple of Doritos bags to come up to the
and
third
Bryce
spot.
Harper. So game-changing player could be coming to either organization right now.
On pins and needles, I think, is an understatement. We are moments away from finding out.
Regardless,
who will
both
get the
teams
number
get a good
one overall
pick,
pick. Back
Regardless,
to Colton
both teams get a
Cowser
good
we go.
pick. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, teams get a good pick.
Alrighty, here we go. With the 2nd overall pick in the 2025 MLB draft.
The National Washington.
The Los Angeles Angels.
Shit, chat. They got you.
The number
The
1
Washington
pick.
Nationals are picking
Washington
first,
Nationals.
baby. The Nationals are picking first.
Matt
Shout out to them.
Adams, you delivered.
He always delivers.
They had a
Big
10%
city.
chance to get it, Chad.
It's for the 3rd time in franchise history, like D-Rose said. The Nats have the number 1 pick. Yes, they
There it
landed
is.
Steven Strasburg.
Angels move up one,
in
Chad. That's
09,
not
Bryce
bad, bro.
Harper
Angels move up
in
one. That's not horrible.
2010.
At least
The
y'all didn't move
Angels
down,
with
you know
the
what I'm
number
saying?
2 overall pick.
That's the
after
draft
winning
order.
63 games last
Nationals,
season. It's the
Angels.
highest
Bro, how
the
did the
Angels
Mariners
have
and Cardinals
selected
move up that much,
since they
bro? Are
took
we
Darren
serious?
Erstad, number 1
That
overall
is insane, bro.
in
That is
1995.
insane. Rigged, bro.
Dan,
It's
this
rigged
is
every year, Michael.
huge
Let's be
for the
honest.
Washington Nationals.
Yeah, especially with the young core they currently have in place. Now they're going to add another potential impact player into the mix. I mean, honestly, all the top 6 teams, Greg, are going to get really, really good players in this year's lottery. But I mean, the Nats now have an opportunity to do something pretty special.
Look at Mike Rizzo. Matt Adams just
I
got
know
a
Mike
raise,
Rizzo's
by
gonna be
the
happy
way.
about that.
He just got promoted.
I know Mike Rizzo's gonna be happy about that.
Oh my goodness, Mike Rizzo, all smiles.
Nationals get the number 1 pick.
Have landed the number
Meanwhile,
1
though,
pick,
Max Fried's a Yankee.
thanks
You know
to
what
the
I'm saying?
MLB draft lottery.
Oh my!
The big news here tonight, but is it the
There it
biggest?
is. There
Jeff
it is.
Passan with this
Jeff
breaking
Passan.
news. Max
Breaking
Fried
news.
and the Yankees in agreement on an 8-year, $218 million deal pending physical. It's the largest guarantee in baseball history for a left-handed pitcher.
That's
Much
crazy.
more on this at the top of the hour on MLB tonight. But we're going to step aside. When we come back, we
Nationals
need to
get
have
the
a
number 1
fun,
pick.
smiley
All right, Chad,
conversation with Mike
let's
Rizzo,
review.
who's all smiles. The
Let's
Nationals-
review. Here we go. Let's review. So you're telling me this fucking team that has a 0.5% chance is picking 3rd? Are we fucking serious? Chat, are we serious right now? Like, come on, bro. Are we serious right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at all the retweets on that. So yeah, look at Sean already getting on it. So they pick Bryce Harper's their last 1st-round pick. 2025, they could pick Ethan Holiday. They could pick a guy like that. They could pick another person. We'll wait and see what happens on that aspect. It should be very exciting what's going to happen there. Nationals get this is just insane. This broke in the middle of this. But yeah, Max Fried right there. Nationals get the number 1 pick. Very exciting on that aspect. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Did they tweet out the lottery? Or let me scroll back through real quick. I just want to pull up
The Washington
the
Nationals.
lottery real quick. Nerd Police says, "Let's go
Wow,
Halos."
Matt
I'm
Adams,
mad
you
happy
delivered.
Right now. I'm gonna wait till they pull it up on screen so we can take another look at the final rankings of the draft, baby. Here we go. All right, so this is the final order of the draft as we have it right now. Honestly, pretty much what I expected. I don't know what kind of. Okay, in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna lay it out real quick. In my opinion, if you are in the Miami Marlins situation, you should the Rockies and Miami Marlins should have a guaranteed top 6 pick. The fact that they're out in 7th is just bullshit. Like, let's be honest, it's bullshit, bro. It's not fair at all. It's absolutely stupid. I guess that's how this sport is now. I don't know. In my opinion, that is just dumb. Like, that is just plain up dumb. Like, honestly. When they initially bought this system in, they said the top 6 is not moving outside the top 6. And yet again, we have the Mariners in number 3, right? I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what's good with the 13th spot, bro. I don't know what is good with that number. Like, you know, you can't say it's random because it's consistently happened the past 3 years. The 13th spot has gone up. So lucky number 13, I guess. But like, I don't know, Chet. Is it rigged? I'm not totally sure, to be honest with y'all. But the Nationals get the number 1 pick is very cool. Angels number 2, that's very exciting. I know I know one of my friends will be very excited about that. Mariners get number 3 somehow. You know, interesting pick for them too. Like, besides the whole rigging and everything, they got the number 3 pick. We're gonna see how they actually get a good prospect. I feel like Seattle hasn't had a good prospect in a long time, to be honest, which is very exciting. The Rockies, yet again, with another good pick. I mean, they've already got a good pick the last 2 seasons. We'll see where they go in 2025. The Cardinals, to get another all-star would be very exciting. The Pirates at number 6, once again, very good. I mean, all these spots are good. Like, let's be honest. I'd say the top 8 is pretty good. Top 9, you're still guaranteed a good pick. Like, even if you're the Athletics at 11th, like, that's still really, I mean, anyone you get's going to be pretty good, honestly, especially get a good college player. We've seen snubs in the draft go really late anyways. I mean, you guys know the history about Mike Trout. He was picked, what, like 13th or 12th? Like, he was very, someone in the chat will confirm that for me when Trout was picked. But even in Jeter was picked number 6 or 7th. Like, there's been players that have been, you know, passed up on that have been good. So that is what it is. Yo, MJ did say it, bro. What if there was a splash and it happened to the Yankees? That is insane. This will be the highest pick for the Angels since Troy Glaus at number 3 in 97. There you go. There you go, Troy Glaus. I mean, phenomenal player. If it was rigged, the Angels would be 9th. Oh, nah, bro. That'd be bad. That'd be bad. Angels should have been 1. They got enough studs. And the Nats would be horrible again. I don't know. We'll see, bro. Honestly, like, both teams moved up. So, I mean, you know, it's fine. I just feel bad for Miami, bro. I'm telling you, if that's why, like, it's weird because, like, if you look at the original article, I think it was in 23 or 22, 25th for Trout. See, there you go, right? I mean, he's just been an absolutely incredible player for the Angels and made them so much money. I mean, if you just look at the system of the draft lottery in 23, it was designed to have the teams that tanked, right? For example, like the White Sox, like the Rockies, right? Miami. Teams are just horrible to not have the first round pick. Yet they always have the highest odds, and yet it's always the way they said it's going to be. So, is it rigged? I really don't know, but that's just something too. Yeah, Judge was a first late rounder too, bro. There's been so many players that have been like this that are just late rounders. Pujols 31st. There you go. So a ton of players. I mean, there was what draft was it? There was one draft where I had like all the all-stars. I really forgot what it was. I want to say 2014, 20. I don't know. There was a ton of MLBers that were in that draft, but yeah, I mean, this is what the draft is, right? I mean, this is the 2025 draft order. The Nationals get number 1, Angels number 2, Mariners skyrocket up, the Cardinals skyrocket up, right? I think those are the big ones. White Sox and A's locked at the 10th and 11th spot, and that's how you have it. We'll wait and see who these guys pick moving forward, and it's going to be exciting. Now, first of all, let's talk about this, right? Besides the draft lottery, right? Besides the draft lottery, I'm going to go to my notifications real quick, and we'll scroll to, where is he? I don't know where he is. I just saw him. There he is. Jeff passing over here. Shout out to Jeff. Yeah, interesting. Let's do the math on this. What is that? Hold on. What is that? Let's see. Let's go 218 divided by 8, right? That's 27.25 a year for Max Fried. That's actually really good for the Yankees. I'm not gonna lie. 27 mil a year for a guy like Max Fried. I mean, that makes it very good. You got Cole, you got Fried, you got Cortez, you got the other guy I can't forget. I mean, Clark Schmidt's a bullpen guy now, probably. Who's the guy from the Giants, bro? They signed. He was horrible. I don't know. I already forgot it here. Let me look at the thing. Let me look at the boom. All right, I'll just go here. Ready? Yankees active roster. There we go. Yankees active roster. Do a little Google search. I forgot his name, chat. I don't remember his name. The guy they signed from the Giants. I don't remember. There's depth chart. Rendon. That's who it is. Rendon. Yeah, so it's gonna be Cole. It's gonna be Cole 1, right? Max Fried 2, Rendon 3, Lewis Gill 4, Clark Schmidt 5, or Cortez if he comes back. I know he's not good anymore, but he's still a pitcher, right? I mean, he's still on there. He's in the bullpen now. Is he confirmed in the bullpen, or is he back to the? What is he doing? Does anyone know? and got an ETA on that? I'm not sure. I don't really know. Same with Stroman. Like, he's in the bullpen. I don't know why he's listed on there. I don't know if these guys are coming back to starting pitching. I guess not. But yeah, I mean, you're looking good if you're the Yankees. I love Max Fried. He's definitely one of my favorite pitchers for sure. Yeah, I mean, Cole Fried is going to be a good duo. I mean, Lewis Gill won the Rookie of the Year. He pitched pretty well. Plus the Rodon, plus Schmidt. I mean, pretty solid, honestly. I'm not going to lie with that. Angels fan here. Today was a generational moment for our Ori. That's what you want to hear, bro. That's what you want to hear if you're the Angels right now, especially with the good offseason y'all just had. I like some of the guys that the Angels signed. I like that they're spending that money again to try to compete for ticket sales for the Dodgers, right? They kind of have to. Jason's going to match for the Angels for sure, bro, for sure. And the Angels are an exciting team. I can't wait. It's going to be fun to make their offseason video for sure. But yeah, guys, I'm going to cover, like I said, I'm going to cover all the teams. I already covered the White Sox and Rockies already on the channel. So I'm going to cover all these teams and their position for 2025. So if you guys want to like, comment, and subscribe for all the future videos, I definitely appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. We posted the Soto video today as well. So guys, we're going to cover the offseason totally on the channel. So if anyone's new to the channel and want to subscribe, I really appreciate you doing that for me. So shout out to y'all. It is free as well. It's the only thing I ask. Let's go for the Yankees, but I want to see some bats with Santander, maybe Pete Alonso. Yeah, so now the option's interesting. So we can kind of scroll through. I mean, the first baseman option with Christian Walker and Pete Alonso. I said in the video I like Walker, but the Pete Alonso would make sense because he's from New York, right? And then it depends who they play at second. They put Jazz there, right? They could put Jazz there. The third baseman option is interesting. We obviously know Volpe's going to play. I mean, people are not going to like my opinion on this, but I like Oswald Cabrera. I wish he would start every day, but it is what it is. I wish, they maybe keep Jazz at third, put Volpe at short, put Cabrera at second, maybe sign a first baseman, maybe keep DJ LeMahieu, depending on what they're doing. The outfield is pretty interesting now with what they want to do. Obviously, I wonder if Judge will still be in center field or he'll be back in right. And then Jason Dominguez could play center. And then left field, maybe you get a guy like Teoscar. Maybe you get a guy like Santander, right, to play that. And then you still have Trent Grisham as a backup. You still have Giancarlo Stanton as your DH, right? Maybe you do something like that. I don't really know what they're going to do. But, yeah, just pretty interesting over here on this side of everything with the Max Fried deal. And there's another breaking deal. Are we serious? Oh, my. There's another. Hold on, chat. We got more deals coming out. Yo, Jeff's on a generational run right now. Are we serious? Angel, where you at, bro? The Toronto Blue Jays are finalizing a trade to acquire three-time Gold Glove winning second baseman Andre Jimenez from the Cleveland Guardians. Now, this means Travis Bonanza is going to start in 2025, right? That's what that has to mean, right? I mean, that would just make the most sense, in my opinion, right? Travis Bonanza is going to get the start. So now you get an Andre Jimenez, a Bo Bichette duo at short and second base, which is very interesting. I wonder how it's going to play. Very good player. I personally like him a lot. I think he's a solid player. Not one of the big names for sure, but I think it's a good move, honestly, in that aspect. So there you go. Travis Bonanza, right, is going to play. And that is exciting. It's all kicking off. But yeah, so very interesting on that side. I mean, anyone got any thoughts on anything before we close out here? I mean, just a ton of signings going on right now. The draft lottery trade, that's a weird trade. But reason for the Jays, it's gonna get a great duo. Yeah, I like the duo. I actually like the duo. But Cleveland wanted to get rid of him because they weren't gonna need him after Bonanza came up. You know what I'm saying? He was the first round pick last year, so to me it makes sense, right? I mean, I don't know if they were gonna do it instantly, but that is that is definitely something for sure. That they have right there. Let's all right, I'm gonna give my thoughts on the draft right now. Yeah, on Twitter. If anyone wants to follow my Twitter, it's the first link in the top of the description. We're gonna be tweeting a lot right now. Pick. Move up the most. All right, boom, boom, boom. Give me 1 sec, chat. I'll read the things in a minute. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. All right, there we go. right, check that out. And then he's got a question. I have a question with the Toronto getting the number 1 pick, getting 1 in Miami at number 7. How realistically do you think it is for either team to get Holiday or Lavava to fall number 7? Okay, that's actually a good question. So, honestly, I think Holiday will be top 5. Like, I really think Holiday is going to go top 5 in my opinion. But like once again, it all depends on how they play. Like, say he's like sucks, like his senior year he does horrible, then he's gonna slide down, right? That is what it is. Someone will take a chance on him, right, later in the draft. But it all depends on how you play. I mean, we saw this with a couple of guys that were up there as like the number 1, the number 2, the number 3, and then they just had a bad season and just slid, right? So it can definitely happen. It depends on how he plays. If he does play well, we're gonna assume he plays well, right? I imagine he'll go top 5. Honestly, I could see the Angels taking a chance on him, to be honest. The Rockies will probably take a pitcher, if I had to guess. They do that a couple seasons. If you get down to the Mariners, or I mean, not the Mariners, the Marlins, because the Marlins usually take a pitcher as well. A couple of these teams take a pitcher. The Pirates just took best available last time. With how some of these guys draft, I feel like it's possible a couple of guys do slide to the Blue Jays. Lahavette, I'm not sure. Is he a pitcher or a hitter? Let me pull up the prospects live thing again. Prospects live. Because if he's a pitcher, I don't know, but it's hard to say just because like we haven't seen that season yet. You know what I'm saying? For either of the players. So we'll kind of let me see college prospects. Let me see where he's at. Oh yeah, he's outfield number 1. Probably not. Yeah, I'll kind of agree with Nerd Police. Probably not, if I had to guess. But once again, if it depends, say he has an okay season and teams aren't high on him, then it's like he might slide down, and then your team can possibly pick him. It just kind of depends what's going to happen over there, right? And we got to wait and see to the season, honestly. That's the only thing I can say. Because if he kind of struggles, then, there you go. He's going to slide down. Yeah, I know Angels fans want Ethan badly. Jason Levet is center fielder from... Yeah, I got him right here. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. He's currently number 1 on the Prospects Live one. I think the MLB one, he was 3 or 4 or 5 maybe with the high school players. Let me pull that MLB one up. MLB, what was it? Yeah, top 10. Here it is. Top draft prospects. Here it is. Let me pull it back up. Yeah, so they have Holiday number 1. Then he's number 2. Yeah, it's unless he has a really bad season, that's the only way he's gonna slide. I just don't think that teams will not pick up a really good outfielder. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see that happening. Angels, give me a trade alert. What's going on? Is it the trade we just saw, Angel? Because I already saw the Amos Jimenez trade. That's what you're talking about. We did see that already. All right, let's look at the financing in this deal. Let's see if we got a... Okay, there's no... Okay, never mind. We don't know who Cleveland got, by the way. There's no rumors on who Cleveland got yet. And all that stuff. Is there a mock draft similar where the MLB... where you knew a mock draft of the first round? Not that I know of. The only mock thing we had just was the draft lottery, but now it's already done, right? This is on the MLB website, but I don't think there's an actual mock system yet. You'll see that closer to the draft ending of like the, especially of where these, especially when the seasons end, of where some of these players will be at. We kind of got to wait for that, to be honest, right now. But yeah, that's really about it. Yes, I saw the Blue Jays are acquiring Andres Jimenez from the Guardians. We don't know who the Guardians got back yet, unfortunately. So that is the trade, though. I actually do like that trade. I'm not gonna lie. I do like that trade. Here, I'll show you guys. This is the trade right here. We have more. We have better graphics if we refresh right here. There you go. There's the trade. We don't know who Cleveland got back yet, though. So yeah, we don't know who they got back, but this is the trade right now for Andres Jimenez. That is the trade, but yeah, gotta be excited moving forward. And once again, there's gonna be a lot of talks. I mean, we gotta remember this. It's only what Tuesday. We still got 2 more days of the winter meetings, so a lot of stuff is gonna get finalized and things like that. I mean, we've already had the Max Fried one just go. We had this one go. There'll probably be some more that will go, right? But yeah, just crazy stuff we're seeing. I believe that the top 5. Most of the teams are going to go for pitching because most of these teams have weak development in pitching in the top 5. That's a good point. I will say that is a good point. But like most teams could just go for best available player though. Like that's what happens most of the time. And in my opinion, I mean, I'm not one of the teams, right? But I personally would rather pick a hitter, right? I'd rather pick a hitter. Um, but yeah, I mean, the Pirates made the right move on Paul Skeens, Anthony. I'll tell you that. Instead of Cruz, right, with the Nationals. It just depends what the team's looking for, right? I mean, if you just have a guy that's just gonna bring you money and status, kind of like Skeens did, right? I mean, there you go. And we'll kind of wait and see. Once again, we gotta wait for the college season, right? Because it's gonna go off this season, right? So we kind of gotta wait and see what that's gonna happen. From one of those leaked sources, Angel account says a trade that the Angels will love and hate seems to be on the way. Why the White Sox the worst team and not number one? The White Sox are ineligible to pick because they landed in the top 5 3 times, so they're guaranteed 10th. The stupidest thing I've ever heard, Tater. I don't like the draft lottery, but yeah, that's how that works. And you can see the pre-draft order on the left, and then the actual draft right here. But the White Sox and A's were locked at 10th and 11th the whole time because they picked in the top 5 the last 3 consecutive drafts. Corbin Burns met with the Mets again today, and it looks like the Mets are going to be making deals with him. I think he's going to sign. Bro, how much is the Mets AAV this year? How much is that going to cost? I actually took a look at that here. Let's look at it together. I was taking a look at the Mets contracts, right? Contracts. I was taking a look at the Mets contracts, and like, bro, this team is paying so much money, bro. They're paying so. They didn't even put the Soto thing in here yet, which is funny. But like 143. This is with Montas and Clay Holmes. Well, Clay Holmes isn't updated. They haven't updated this one yet. Let me go to Sport Tech. We'll have it updated, probably. Let me see. Sport Tech got it updated. I mean, bro, you're just paying so. Let's look at AAV. You're just paying so much money for these players, man, and like, it is just insane. So we see do they have a total? Show more details. They have a total yet or no? No, they do not. But yeah, so you got to add all this up, which I don't want to do, right? I'm not doing that. But yeah, I mean, 51, bro, and then 34, 20, 20, 19, 15, 12, like, bro, it just adds up. And it's just like, my God, bro. And this is before arbitration, right? This is before the arbitration cost, so it's just going to get even crazier on that side. And I don't know how they still have more money, and Stephen Cohen is rich for sure, I'll tell you that. Reading a lot of rumors actually saying Miami might not trade Alcantara this offseason after Tommy John. Yeah, I don't think Miami will trade Alcantara. They wanted to trade another pitcher. I talked about it in today's video. I don't think Alcantara will get traded, and I don't think his market's going to be that big since he didn't play last season, in my opinion. But we'll wait and see on that. Well, we haven't got any more rumors or anything like that yet, so I don't think Alcantara will get traded. I don't know. It's kind of smart for Miami to trade him, to be honest. If I'm being totally honest, I would like to see Miami trade him. He's a really good pitcher. It was fun. I actually saw him in person too, which was cool when I was in Miami. There's rumors about Arenado. Yeah, I think I saw the Tigers were interested in him, and then the Cardinals. With yeah, there it is, Anthony. That's the pitcher who was rumored. There you go. Multiple teams are open to making deals with the Cardinals. Yeah, I saw the Tigers were number 1 on him. I don't know if they're gonna make a move on that though. To be totally honest, we'll kind of wait and see. I don't know. It will be kind of interesting to see what happens. But yeah, I mean, there's your MLB draft order, guys. There's the draft order. My personal thoughts from the draft order. I don't like the MLB draft lottery, but it's here to stay, right? We saw the Cardinals and Mariners move up the most. Nationals get the number 1 pick. The Angels move up. Rockies and Marlins, most odds move down, unfortunately. So that's not ideal. Cardinals from the 13th spot. That spot has moved up every single draft, so they get number 5th. Pretty crazy. And then Seattle also moved up, and they were, I think, they were 17th or 18th, 16th, something like that. And they move up a lot. So crazy how that works out. White Sox and Athletics locked at 10th and 11th for their previous lotteries because they picked in the last 2 drafts in the top 5. So that's why they're there. That's pretty much your draft lottery on that side. And obviously we had the crazy deals with Max Fried getting that contract and then the trade, right? So just all these crazy things happening during this stream, which is kind of funny. That's kind of kicking off right now. Just crazy. It's all happening kind of at once right now. Would it make sense for the Dodgers to trade for Arenado? Because in some of the rumors, I hear both Rockies and Cardinals are going to pay most of the contract. I mean, if they're willing to pay 100%, if the Dodgers don't have to pay a lot for the contract, it would make sense to some degree. But let me look at the because I don't like the Dodgers are really like Dodgers active roster. Like the thing about the Dodgers is, bro, they have so much talent that it's like I don't even know where all of it's gonna play, and they can move a lot of the guys around. Yeah, I did see that one MJ about the Cubs and Yankees want to get Kyle Tucker. I did see. Let me look at their depth chart real quick. Dude, look at all the guys in their rotation. My God, I don't even know how you limit this down to 5. Yeah, third base. Yeah, so you gotta imagine Freeman's gonna play first. You imagine Lux or Chris Taylor gonna play second. Mookie Betts is gonna play shortstop, and then third base you probably put a guy like Max Muncy. Then it's to the Dodgers if they think Muncy gonna be better than Arenado. And then what do you do? And then the DH slot, right? Who do you have DH? If Will Smith is catching, then you could put a guy like that at DH. If he's not catching, then you could put Will Smith as DH, right? So there's a ton of stuff to play in there and kind of what they're going to figure. And I forgot about Tommy Edman playing outfield. Yeah, Tommy Edman's in the outfield now. So they just have a lot of moves. Conforto's out here too. A lot of moves that they're going to make. So, yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like, I think a lot of the teams want to just get the talent and then figure out where they're going to play later. I think some teams do that, like the Dodgers. I swear they should be signing people left and right. But who knows? I like the lottery, but I think it should be fixed a little bit. And I think there should be weighted lottery, so the highest odds should be. Yeah, I agree, bro. I 100% agree. But I low-key think they do it on purpose. Like, regardless of if the lottery's rigged or not, I think they do it on purpose to just break a storyline and just make a make a story, and make it an event, which they kind of have. Like, that's just kind of what I think it is, to be honest. Did I get rid of the? Oh, here it is. That's what I think it is. Because, like, bro, how are the Mariners how are the Marlins 7th? I mean, like, that just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? In this room where they were saying the reason why the Dodgers would make the trades because they're gonna move. Yeah, I mean, they could do that. Yeah, they could do that. We'll see. Also, Ryan. Yeah, I saw the Ryan Sandberg thing. That is really sad, man. I mean, the fact that he beat cancer and then it's back and it's spreading the rest of his body, like, that's just sad. I don't know how much longer he has left, so it's very sad. I saw the tweets about it, and yeah, I hope he survives. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I have for Sam. I hope he survives. Obviously, Cubs legend. Christian Walker, 2 years, 44. No, that's actually not bad. Let me look at Christian. What was his Christian Walker? What is his like contract status? I don't even know what he had with Arizona, to be honest. Let me see. Contracts. I don't even know what he had with Arizona. Let me see what Sport Tech has on him. No, Sport Tech has got everything, bro. I swear, this website's goated. I'm not gonna lie. Website's goated. Let's see what they gave Christian Walker. He was on 10 mil this year. Now he's a free agent. He's 34 though. I didn't even realize he's getting up there. Was he 6? Then he was at 2. Then he was on pre-arb, right? Yeah, pre-arb. Yeah, so I don't know. I think a smaller contract would make sense. If he's getting 10 right now on that payroll, maybe 15, maybe 20. I feel like you wouldn't go higher than 15 or 20, like in that range. I feel like that's like good for him, or maybe even 12. I don't know. He is older, so that's another factor. I mean, I think the smart thing to do, if I was the Yankees, sign him 1 year and then team option for second year. Honestly, that's what I would do. But yeah, that's what I would do going forward. I don't think he's worth more than like 20 or 15 though. I feel like 44 might be a little bit high, MJ, to be honest. Can you go over the trade value, trade similar, and do a trade? Where do I even do that at? I don't even know where to do that at. Do you have like a website or something? Like, I don't even know where you could even do that at. Like trade. It's like that green website, right? Let me see. MLB trade. What's it called? Trade simulator. Simulator. It's this website, right? Is this the one? It is. Select team. Where are the Marlins? I can only pick like 2 teams. I can only pick the Reds. Hello? I only pick the Reds and Royals for some reason. Yeah, this website's broken. I don't even know. I don't know why I can only pick the Reds. Well, I would, but I guess I can't. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this website. Weird. Called trade value. Let's see. Trade value. Is that the one I was just on? Are you gonna pay for it? Yeah, we're not paying for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We're not paying for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Screw that. Let's see if we got any updates on Twitter. Hey, Max retweeted it out. Wow, he's retweeted. God, 2014 is crazy. Yeah, nothing crazy over here. I'll probably wrap up everything I could do. Yeah, talking to the Cubs or Yankees will be interesting. I don't really know what the value is on that, but I like Kyle Tucker. He was America's right fielder for a reason, so I like him a lot. Yeah, paying for it. I mean, I don't know why that website's even around, but all right, guys, I think that's going to do it for me on this side. We cover the draft lottery, we cover some moves and things like that. Do you think the Mariners got screwed because MLB wants to get Toronto good again because they're in a big market? I don't know, man. It's kind of like, I feel like the MLB interests are kind of odd because like did they promote certain players for a reason, right? Like we've seen the Paul Skeens promotions, right? We know the Pirates are not winning anytime soon. So I don't know, man. I feel like there's some teams like, yeah, they want to promote, obviously. I mean, you could even relate to last year, like Cleveland's, right? Because I think in my personal opinion, I think they want Cleveland to not have the biggest drought in the sport anymore, to be honest. But they could be promoting a team like Toronto. Yeah, and it kind of sucks for Miami. But yeah, I think they do have a high incentive to promote some teams, in my opinion. I don't want Tucker because the Yankees are going to give up on Spencer Jones. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't let Dominguez play more. I like, in my personal opinion, I'd put Judge in right, Dominguez in center, and then maybe pick up a guy like Teoscar or Santander in left, and then you have Grisham on the bench. I think that's the best thing to do. But sort of going to the Mets, do you think the Yankees try to the Blue Jays won't get rid of him. There's no way the Blue Jays traded Vlad. There's no way the Blue Jays are going to trade Vlad. I don't think they're going to trade Vlad. It doesn't make sense, especially in your division rival. It doesn't really make sense to trade a guy like that. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me over here. See, now this is what... Okay, hold on, chat. Before I go, real quick, this is what MLB Fox puts out on their projected lineup. Will Marcus Stroman be the fifth guy? I'm not really sure. Will Cortez be the fifth guy? Not sure. Will Clark Schmidt be the fifth guy? Not really sure. This is what they have. So, yeah, there you have it. If Carlos Rendon could get back to form, Gil performs a similar season, I like the lineup. I think it looks good. Do you actually trust the incompetence of an office of the Blue Jays to do something that stupid? That's a good point, though. That's a good point. But yeah, guys, with that being said, that's the draft lottery concluded. I appreciate everyone tuning in to the stream. And like that being said, if you guys want to watch the previous video uploaded today, it's currently live on the channel. I really appreciate if you did. Everyone new to the channel, guys, we're gonna be covering all the teams in their own offseason video over this whole time, so I really would appreciate that. With that being said, you guys can follow me on Twitter. First link top of the description. That's where I tweet a lot of takes on there. I tweet, all the moves that are happening, right? So you guys can stay locked in. All the updates are on Twitter. But I really do appreciate everyone coming in. We had over 600 people in the stream today, so I really appreciate that. You guys mean the world to me, and I do mean that. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate all the love that you guys show me over here. So shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to MJ. Shout out to Andy for asking all your questions. I appreciate it. Shout out to Sarah in the chat. Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Nerd Police in the chat. I really do appreciate you. Shout out to Kofi for the Angels boys on that side. I really do appreciate everyone that comes to the chat, even D-Bright over here on the Angels side. Big Angels fan. Mr. Wynn was in there. I didn't even see him. Tony Burns was in the chat. Everyone in the chat. I really appreciate you guys. Noah in the chat. We got Xavier was in here. We had Matthew all the way in here. Let's see who we got else. Let's keep scrolling. We had Jason over here earlier in the chat. Noah with the good question. I appreciate that, Noah, for that website swiper earlier in the chat. And Eloy as well was in the chat. So I appreciate you guys. But with that being said, you guys will see a new background for the next video. I'm going home soon, so that's exciting. Going back home for the holidays. So very excited to finish up here and finish up another good semester at school. Yeah, it's very exciting. So a little life update, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you guys go check out all the other videos on the channel. Like always, I really do appreciate everyone coming in here. I love you guys. You guys have no idea how much love I have for y'all. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.